Howdy folks! The Radio Ranch is a cowboy cowgirl clubhouse where kids can come to get away from the city, learn about roping and riding. Every Thursday at 11:30 a.m., yours truly, Rawhide Foxtrot, with the help of my partners Rocket Ramjet and trusty Junior Thunder Riders, must put on a live radio program or risk losing the ranch forever. Golly, looks like it's that time again. Start intro. It's Radio Ranch, and today I have two Junior Thunder Riders all the way from Miss Jurkevics' class, and we're going to find out who they are right now. Sitting right next to me is
Abraham Lincoln.
Cowboy Abraham Lincoln, and sitting next to him is
Cowgirl Isabella.
All right, and Cowgirl Isabella has our first story, and she's going to start off right now.
In social studies, we finished our learning on Native Americans. We studied the Pueblo Indians from the Southwest, the Powhatan Indians from the Eastern Woodlands, and the Lakota Sioux from the Plains. We made a big chart together to show what we learned. Before the holidays in social studies, we learned about holidays around the world. We went to Germany to learn about Christmas trees. We made Christmas trees with glitter and stickers on top. We also went to Mexico and sang songs. In Spanish, we went to Israel for Hanukkah. We went to Africa, Kwanzaa, and wove quilts with different colors.
All right. And do either of you remember any of the songs that you sang when you visited Mexico in Spanish?
Yeah.
What was one of the names of one of the songs?
La Fiesta de la Posada.
And what's posada?
Like kind of a party that you have every day.
All right. Okay.
In December.
In December. Okay. All right. And that takes us to Cowgirl Isabella.
The day before the holidays, we had a pajama party in our classroom. We read the Polar Express and watched the movie. We liked the movie better because it was longer, had more details, and it looks cool. Almost everyone in the class brought pajamas and stuffed animals to the party. We had hot cocoa with marshmallows and cookies. They tasted good.
All right, and either of you have a favorite part of the movie?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
I have one.
Go ahead, Cowgirl Isabella first.
One of my favorite parts in the movie was when they got to the pole, when they got to the North Pole.
All right, and Cowboy Abraham Lincoln, what was your favorite part?
When, like, the Santa, like the deers hit the deers, so like then they went.
All right, and my favorite part, not that anybody asked me, was when the ticket blew out of the kid's hand, and then it was like blowing. It went out of the train, and then it came back into the train, and then it was stuck on the vent, and it was like, oh, come on, you gotta find it, you gotta find that ticket. So that was my favorite part. Right now, we are going to go to Around the Campfire. We're going to hear a couple stories, so we'll be back after this. Just a reminder that we will be taking other questions for our Junior Thunder Riders from our chat room, so head on over there and start typing out your questions for any of the stories that they read to you today. But we'll be right back after this.
Howdy folks, after a long day of roping and riding here on the ranch, me, Rocket, Rawhide, and the Junior Thunder Riders like to go have a seat around the campfire to sing songs, recite poems, swap stories, spin yarns, tell jokes and riddles, and discuss the unusual weather patterns that come to visit us here on the ranch. So stay tuned, because I feel like it's cloudy with a chance of peas tonight.
Hello, my name is Cowboy Mario. I want to read a story. My uncle. I love my uncle because he gets games for me on my iPad. My uncle takes me to places like to a pool. He is kind to me because for Christmas he gave me a PS3. He comes to my house and he plays PS3 with me. I love my uncle and he loves me. I love you, Uncle.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cowgirl Isabella, and I'm going to be reading about my rabbit. Last summer, I got a rabbit, and her name was Jasmine. Jasmine is adorable. I love her now. And the second day, we let her go out into the living room, and I misplaced her. I kept looking for Jasmine. For 1 hour, I could not find her. The third day, my dad was cleaning up, and when he came to clean behind the couch, there was Jasmine, and my dad found her under the couch.
And we're back. And next up with our next story is Cowboy Abraham Lincoln.
Our class has been having fun playing at recess. Some of us play piggy, oink, oink, piggy, and pie. Some of us are playing Happy Monster. If a soldier or an ordinary person is caught, they morph her into a happy monster. Other friends play tag. Tag is fun because you get to run a lot. We like recess because it gives us time to play with our friends.
Now, one of those words you used I'm not familiar with. You said when the person is caught, they morph into a happy monster. What does morph mean?
Oh, that means they kind of turn into a happy monster.
So they turn in?
Yeah.
They turn around?
Yeah. So no, like they means they got them, and then they just turn like. No, they make themselves into a happy monster, but not really a happy monster. They just kind of play the act of a happy monster.
Morph kind of means they change?
Yeah.
They change into a happy monster. Okay, I think I got it. Cowgirl Isabel, you're up with our next story.
In art, we do pictures. The pictures are symbols for what we like. For example, a tree for nature, or a hummingbird for peace. Then we created our symbols in clay tiles. Miss Donhill has baked our clay, and we have glazed our pieces. Soon they will be finished. And here, our class is doing stations. The stations are hula hoops, biggin board, parlor bars, foxtails, and roping climbing. Swings on the rope is fun, fun, fun. We are also doing speed stacks.
Now, what do you mean when you say speed stacks?
It's like a cup, so you get like, I think so, 20 or like 15. No, like there's a stack of cups, and then you got three groups, and you get 3 groups, and then you go like you stack them up very quickly.
Okay.
And then you slide them down. Yeah, to try again.
Okay. All right, I think I got it. So it's cup stacking.
Yep.
No.
You're stacking
Speed
cups.
stacks.
Yeah.
Speed.
But you're all about speed. But
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
stacking cups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speed stacking.
Not like you're
Yeah.
building a pyramid of people.
No.
Okay, all right. Okay, so next up is Cowgirl Isabella.
In Discovery Lab, we did a bingo game with words that we know about Mars and space exploration. If you got bingo, you got a picture taken of a model of Mars. We all got bingo.
And so, what does CO2 have to do with Mars?
That means we have to find out if there were water on Mars and life existed on Mars.
But what does CO2 have to do with Mars?
They have to explore if Mars has some water still from the past.
All right, I think I got it. And Cowboy Abraham Lincoln?
In January, we have 4 birthdays. Joshua, Mike, Thomas, and Marcus are turning 8 this month. Happy birthday to Joshua, Mike, and Marcus.
All right, and we have to do a Radio Ranch Yahoo for them. So 1, 2, 3. Yahoo! All right, and that brings us towards the end of our show, and we are going to head on over to the chat room to see if there are any questions for our Junior Thunder Otters. One might be, what are your horses' names? So, Cowgirl Isabella, what is your horse that you ride around here on the ranch with?
Millie.
Millie, all right. And Cowboy Abraham Lincoln, what is your horse's name?
The same as Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. So Abraham Lincoln rides around on Abraham Lincoln. How about that? Okay, any other questions for our Junior Thunder Otters?
Cowgirl Isabel, what is your favorite game to play at recess?
What is your favorite game to play at recess?
Piggy Oink Oink and Tag.
Piggy Oink Oink and Tag. And I do want to mention that no actual animals are harmed in the playing of Piggy Oink Oink.
Nope.
We keep all of our pigs in the pen.
Yeah, how
Okay.
to play that game is to the purple curly side, and there's 3 pigs and 4 people or more than 4
Not
people.
real pigs. People
No.
are the pigs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then when the owner says the end, they all gotta run around like crazy. And if the owner catches one, then they're the owner now.
All right. And Cowboy Abraham Lincoln, what's your favorite game at recess?
Tag,
Okay.
and that's all.
All right. Any other questions for our Junior Thunder Riders?
That is it.
Okay, and that will bring us to the end of the show. We'll be back again next week with our next show, which I believe is with Junior Thunder Riders from Miss Gomez's class. So we will see you next week.